Wait, no. But dun 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 dun. Wait. Dun 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 So can you please perform Do or Die on Friday? I know all the words, I swear. I know you don't. Yo, I'm probably not gonna be performing Do or Die on Friday. I really want to, but I think that I gotta save that. I gotta save that song. But yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, y'all gonna see it. You know what I was thinking about with my name? Because when I grew up, I was playing violin, right? And CM in music, in like orchestra, means concert master. And a lot of times, like growing up, like in school and in other orchestras I was the concert master. But then I wanted to be an MC, and what an MC is, a master of ceremony. And then I changed my name to Michael Conor. So I went from CM to MC. And now I'm CMS. Interesting, right? CM. Are you living in Florida? I love Florida. Just realized you're live at a normal time. Yeah, finally. What'd you get called in school? Conor. I was always Conor. I only was known as Michael on boy band when I started boy band. That's the only time I've ever been known as Michael. Only part of my life. If you do a Cleveland show this year around December, I might, man. You never know. I actually wanted to start. There's these like little like open mic rap shows at these clubs in LA, and it's basically like it's open mic but for hip hop. And I was thinking about going up to one of them sometime and just like testing myself and like really getting like really like practicing my craft in the most authentic way. Yo, I don't know why I'm thinking of this right now, but I'm like reading all the things about my name. One of my favorite baseball players growing up was Ichiro Suzuki, and on the back of his jersey, you usually wear your last name, but he was a player who wore his first name. And I remember I got a jersey from this girl in Chicago when we on the Tonight Belongs to You tour, and it had Conor on the back. Now Conor, I know she put it on there because it was my last name, but like it ended up, I looked at it and I was like, huh, like that's a weird little parallel, you know? I don't know, I think about weird stuff like that. Can you talk about your new tattoo? I don't know if it's necessarily new right now, but it's healing well. It's starting to look really good. I have a lot of ideas for other ones, but I feel like tattoos are like achievements that I get in my life. So once I like overcome something or I really learn something new, then I unlock another piece of my arm, because this is something that's on me forever. So it's like I just gotta unlock it. I still love these ones though. Hold on, I'm put my phone right here. Oh shoot. I love these ones, man. My dad's violins, or his They're called F holes. So like, yeah, that's like what my dad's violin looks like, and this is the violin that he gave to me, and it's been passed down through my family. So this one means a lot to me as far as like family, where I started with music. This one answers why, how, and what my purpose is in music, and just life in general, I think. So, and I have a lot of ideas for some other ones. I think I said this one before, but I'm thinking about getting a bee next. So I'm super, like, bees are like my only fear, like my only like weird fear. And I'm gonna get one like right on my arm, right in the center. Sort of where Sergio has his XV. Like right there. Just like a bee sitting on the top of my arm in the center, like wings out, but hella realistic, so it looks like it's actually on my arm. And then it's like, but I feel like before I get that, I have to overcome a fear. And once I overcome that fear, then I unlock a bee. And every time I overcome a fear, I beat something, I get another bee. Like I want to get like a nasty hornet, like right on my knee right here, like right here. Like to just like symbolize like conquering something, working through something, and ultimately improving yourself. And as well as that, I had this idea for like a filler in the sleeves, because I'm gonna get a bunch of different pieces, and then there's gonna be a fill of something. The part of that fill is gonna be the honeycomb from a beehive, that pattern that you see. So it'll be interesting. It's like my fears have a home inside of me, and it's like letting me know that they're living in me. Because the bee just symbolizes fear in general. Like it doesn't necessarily mean I'm afraid of bees. But also if I look at my arm and I see a bee sitting there all the time, maybe I won't be so afraid of bees. I wanted to get a blue jay at one point. And I want to get either the Harry Potter scar, the lightning, or I'm gonna make my own version of that scar. You know, like I think that would be really interesting if I had my own scar. Because I also think that I relate a lot to the Avengers, and I think they have a lot of ties into my life, like just like face and whatnot. So I think about having another part of my filler sleeve like armor, and make my own version of armor, because I feel like out of all the superheroes in the Avengers, I feel like I really identify with Tony Stark the most. And like I just see a lot of just like similarities. And so like if I had something like, you know how it's kind of set up where it's like parallel and I have one on each side, that's crazy. Injures himself on purpose to get a cool scar. Yo, no, that's some fuck shit. You know what else is cool? If anyone is a fan of Star Wars, I always loved Anakin's scar. He had like, I think it was like right here. Crazy. Yeah. No. What's coming Friday? I have no clue. How do you feel about getting the 3 stars from the Harry Potter books? Maybe. I don't know, I always wanted like a red tattoo, and I think a scar would be like a sick way to have like a red tattoo, like it's authentically red. But I wouldn't give myself a scar. That would be such an interesting idea for a tattoo, because don't you scar, correct me if I'm wrong, but do you scar your skin like when you use the needles and put ink in it? So what if you just take a needle and make something like the same needle, so it's the same level of pain and the same and if someone's already thought of this, then I mean whatever, like I'm behind, but like, is that possible? Like I could just use the actual needle and get me a nice little clean scar, you know? That's why you have a scar and your tattoos laser removed. Oh, you're right. I think you're onto something, but that sounds nasty. I mean, if you think about it, it's the same as getting a regular tattoo. You're just not putting any ink in. The same thing. Yeah, has somebody thought of this already? Because that'd be a sick, like, style. I'm gonna ask some of the tattoo artists I know. Are you still Brooklyn's boyfriend? Yeah, man. I love that little girl. What would the shape of your scar be? I don't know, because Harry Potter's got the lightning. So what would mine be? I don't know. Your scarification is a form of tattooing, I think. It's kind of what you're talking about. Damn, probably. The autism podcast you were on really touched me. It meant so much hearing your story. Do more podcasts, lol. I definitely want to. That was the first time I ever talked about it, like, and so I was a little nervous and I was kind of stumbling over my words, to be honest. But I'm really glad you enjoyed it, and I'm excited to talk about it some more, because I feel like the last couple of days, especially, I've learned a lot more about it and kind of what it means, because like, it's one thing to just know, like, you have something, but it's another thing to, like, understand what that is, and, like, how, like, I'm still learning how it affects me, I guess, you know? Sitting here eating my hot Cheetos, wishing cup. Trying to have a word with you about updating my attention. I hear Brady. Yeah, for sure. Please get your own podcast. I mean, I basically do with this live stream. When did you change your username? It just changed today. Do a podcast once a week. Man, I would love that. I would have a crazy podcast. I should go on No Jumper or Impulsive. Alright. Like 5 seconds of summer. Yeah. They're cool. Really cool guys. We got to meet them last year. We had a couple shows with them. Really nice.